Hello viewers, you're welcome. We are still on the tutorial on ratio and proportion, episode 21. We are finding a quantity that has been shared in a given ratio. So this is a past question, WASSCE Nov 2013. So a man gave out 24,000 to his three brothers, X, Y, and Z, to be shared among them. So if X takes twice as much as Y, and Y is given 1/3 of what Z takes, how much did each of them receive? So in this case, we need to find the individual share out of 24,000. Don't forget the principles of ratio. Identify the ratio, find the total ratio, divide the amount by the total ratio times the individual's ratio. Now, but we are going to solve this in two factions, two methods. The first one as an algebraic word problem. So let's just begin by saying that, okay, first let's find the total amount to be shared. So total amount is given to us as what? 24,000. So if this is the amount to be shared, let's begin with, when we are having word problem, taking from here, X, Y, Z. X is taking twice as Y. So before I can be able to find the value of X, I need to know the value of Y. Then Y is also giving 1/3 of Z. So before I can find Y, I need to know what the Z received so that I can find 1/3 of that. So it means among the three of them, Z is the smallest one. It is the one we begin from. Z, if Z is Y, if Z is 10, then Y becomes 1/3 of 10. Then X becomes twice of the 1/3 of 10. I believe you get it. Picking it from the smallest value. So we can say that let the Z share equals to, we are having X, so let's use P. So the Z share is going to be P. Then we have to begin with that of Y. Then Y share become 1/3 of this, which is going to be 1/3 times P. Then our X share also become twice as much as Y. So 2 times what Y is taking, 1/3 P, will become 2/3 P. So these are their various contribution or share. They are share. They are using P, and this P represents the amount that the person is receiving. But we also know that X plus Y plus Z, as in their share, equals to the amount they are to share. If I add the share of X, Y, and Z, I should be getting that of what? The 24,000 they are sharing. But I know that X is replaced by a variable. That means 2/3 P. Y is also replaced by 1/3 P. Then Z is also replaced by what? P. All these will give us 24,000. So now let's find the arithmetic addition here. Then we equate it to that. Don't forget, they have the same base. So if they have the same denominator, we add the numerators from here. We got PP. That becomes 3 divided by 3. That will be 1. So 1P here plus 1P. That becomes 2P's. So I'll be having 2P equals to 24,000. Then I'm looking for P. So I divide 2P over 2. 24,000 divided by 2. So the value of P become 2 go here. So 12,000. So if that is the case, it means that Z receive 12,000. So if Z received 12,000, what will be Y? So Y will also receive 1/3, right? Y is taking 1/3. So 1/3 of 12,000, 3 will go here, 4, right? So we have 4,000. So 3 go here, 4. 4 times 1 is still 4. So 4,000 for Y. So if 4,000 for Y, then what will be for X? Where is the X? X is what? Twice of what Y is receiving. So X also receive 2 times what Y receive, which is 4,000, right? And that gives us 8,000 Ghana cedis. Don't forget, 8,000 plus 4,000, that's 12,000. 12,000 plus 12,000, that will be 24,000. So that is one way by which we can solve it using the algebraic expression aspect or algebraic word problem. We can also use a different method. So for method 2, we are going to deal with the ratios. So we have X is to 2 of what Y is taking. That's what the question is saying, that X takes twice as much as Y. And don't forget, if we have these two as ratio, X takes the coefficient of Y and Y also takes the coefficient of what? X. So our ratio becomes X is equal to 2. Then Y is equal to 1. That is the ratio for X and Y. Let me write it this way. X is to Y equals to 2 is to 1. So that 2 for X, 1 for Y. Then we have also Y is to 1/3 of Z. You remember? Y is to 1/3 of Z. So if I divide both sides by Z, I'll be having Y is to Z. That is Y divided by, okay, let me write it in that regard. Y divided by Z equals to 1/3. Remember, dividing both sides by Z. If you divide both sides by Z, you'll be having Y over Z equals to, meaning Y is 1, then Z is 3. So Y is to Z equals to 1 is to 3. So the ratio into which the money we share will be X is to Y is to Z, which is going to be X is taking 2, Y is taking 1. You can see the 1 is repeated, so 1. Then Z is taking what? 3. So in this case, we find total ratio, which is going to be 2 plus 1 plus 3, and that gives us 6. So if this is total ratio, we can find the individual share. So from here, we can take X share, or better still, X receive. The share corresponding to X is 2, right? Out of total share multiplying 24,000. 6 goes into 24. I believe 4 times. 4 times 2. 8 times, right? That will be 8,000. Then we go for Y. It's going to be the ratio corresponding to Y, which is 1. Out of how many division? 6. Multiplying your 24,000. 6 go there 4, right? So we are left with 4,000. Then let's go for Z share. We can add the 2 minus that, but we can also have the ratio corresponding to Z. 3 divided by 6 times 24,000. You know, this will go there 4 times. 4 times this will be 12. So we have 12,000 Ghana cedis. So these are the individual shares that each person will take. If you are to follow the ratio and proportion method, we get the answer. If you are to follow it as an algebraic expression, we will also arrive at the same answer. I believe you appreciate the two methods. Good. Share this video, like and comment. Bye-bye.